Hey everyone, this is Anthony from Singular Sound, and today we're going to go over how to install your cable in the Cabli as well as its basic parts and functionality. When you first get your Cabli, it's going to come in a box like this. Fun fact, I actually made a lot of the design decisions for this box, so let me know all the ways you hate it in the comments below. Here's your Cabli. You can see here, we have a handle here, the rotating center plate here, flipping it over to the back, there's a strap for your hand to go in, as well as a fabric cable ring if you want to hang it on a cable rack. And then finally, we have our detangler here, as well as our pinch preventer and the area where your cable is going to be inserted. With that covered, we can talk about the cable. The Cabli works best with braided cables, but rubber such as this one works well too. In order to install your cable for the first time, you're going to want to reach the midpoint of the cable. The easiest method is to take up both ends like such, and then take your other hand and just pull through the cable until you reach that center point right there. This now is your cable's midpoint. With the midpoint found, we can look back at the Cabli and ensure it's ready for installation. When you first get your Cabli, the center plate might be rotated in a way that there's no gap here to insert the cable. If that's the case, just line it up so these two parts are in line. With that done, all we need to do is secure this front housing so it's not trying to rotate while we're installing the cable. I personally do this by rotating my hand while in and putting the fingertips on top, but you might find it easier to do so if your hand is not in the strap and you simply reach around like so. I'm going to go ahead and use it like the strap, like I'm used to. With that done, let's take the center point of that cable right here, and we're going to insert this right here. You can see there's a little arrow indicating that, as well as the pinch preventer and this little plastic. I'm not sure if it's sealed in the video, but there's a little plastic like latch that's kind of bent like this. Now that latch, it's very important. It's designed to bend as you're inserting the cable. So you're going to encounter some resistance, but it's okay to push through. Your cable will fit. It's just pushing that latch backwards a bit. So we're going to rotate it to here. Now, I personally use my finger to insert here, but my coworker has informed me that he doesn't have sausage fingers like I do, and so he uses his thumb. Let's go ahead and get that back on my index finger. I like to put my finger in the middle of the loop, but you could theoretically also put it on top. And then I find that notch and I push the cable in. You should feel a bit of a click when it's in place. It's kind of the best way I can describe it. But you can also verify by looking over here to see that it is indeed in the correct place. Once that's verified, we're going to take both ends of the cable and rotate them around the detangler. Now that that's done, there's just one more step, and that is to wind the Cabli up ever so slightly so we can push the end of the cable over the pinch preventer. This is designed to make sure this radius is not too narrow, damaging the cable. With that done, let's go ahead and wind it up. And that's how you install the cable. Using the Cabli is even simpler. You don't need to go through that whole process every time. It's just one time per cable, and you can simply pull to unwind and then wind back up when you're done. This allows you to adjust the length of the cable to your desired needs during that application. And that's it. If you haven't bought the Cabli yet, you can find it for the best price at our website, singularsound.com. There'll be a link in the description below. And if you've bought yours, but you're still having some trouble installing, contact support@singularsound.com. We'll also throw that email in the description below.